So you're sure that's him? Yeah, that's totally Peter or Ben. You know, I'm just getting used to these secret identities. They all kind of say the same. Ain't that right, Mills? Miles, dude. Also, oh, did we just blow up on 4K? Nice. Yeah, anyway, hey guys, Miles here, and, to make a long, dumb story short, this is a retrospective that Retro wanted to do, due to the grounds that, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home is coming out literally this weekend, and, yeah, he kind of put me in charge of it, which is kind of cool. If anything, thank you, Retro, seriously, my guy, that's really great, bro, but, here's the thing, one of the Spider family members isn't a huge fan of it, and Darius Caster. Yeah, Doc didn't want to be here, and I'm kind of wearing something of his prototype suit, which actually, Doc, if you're actually listening, is the prototype of basically the Beyond suit that I'm currently having in the books. Speaking of, you want to talk about that real quick, my guy? Yeah. Is Beyond gonna flip the bill for your Marvel Legends figure pending, I assume? Yeah, totally. We are legally decided that. Marcus says we're totally cool with that. Anyway, so yeah, let's just do a little bit of shilling, before we get to this. Yeah. Our current, story arc. You know, me, you, and, oh yeah, that weird, rock monster up in East Harlem, yeah. That was some weird and wild stuff, right? Yeah, I know, right, man? Yeah, my lawyers are currently losing their minds that I'm trying to cease and desist you over the trademarks. It's been a whole thing going on. And, congrats on one of your clones still being alive. Yeah, we were trying to get Kane here to talk about the clone side of things, but, we might get him because this isn't gonna be the only Spider-Man retrospective we'll hopefully get done in time before, No Way Home this weekend, because, yeah, certain Brock, not the one currently has a symbiote god. Yeah, that's weird for even me to say. Okay, your universe is wild. I gotta stay here more often. Okay, Ben, Kane has been really mean to me lately since you left to go back to Janine and everything, and I just want to play some PS5, and I just want to be ready for the new game when you guys come out. You mean me and Pete or me and Miles? I guess, yeah. Okay, cool. So, housekeeping aside, there's another reason why Doc isn't here is because Devil's Reign is currently happening universe-wide, and oh, the lawyer's here. Look, wow, 4K, that's actually not bad for once. And I'm blind, legally speaking. Yeah, and powers-wise, world on fire. Anyway, I just want to say to the superhero community in the real life sense that I just apologize for doing what I have to do to keep my secret. Look, dude, you don't have to apologize for anything, I'm just saying. You're very wise beyond your years, young Spider-Man. And, yeah, we might have met once when I was sensational and all that. Oh my god, Ben, you're not dead? I kind of died a couple of times. And, and I'm bought by Beyond, so they don't want me to talk about exactly how I died, and honestly, I'm kind of with them on Vegas. What'd you do in Vegas? Dude, you don't want to know. So, let's get this over with. Alright, so, that's where I am. Oh, and, to Retro, I may or may not show up in No Way Home, and as much as certain Mayor Fisk may or may not have showed up in Hawkeye this week. Yeah, Ninja Vanish. Wait, he could just say that? Is that like a Turtles reference? Or like a trained by the anti-version of the hand. I think it was the fist. Dude, that is so the hand. I know, I keep telling that every time. So, due to legal boundaries, we kind of can't do the Sam Raimi movies because, well, copyrights and Sony, and yeah, the Beyond Corporation is a multi-talented... Wait, whoa, the Sam Raimi movies? That's awesome. Which ones are you doing? We're gonna do the trilogy, obviously. Okay, what's taking so long, guys? Seriously, should be like a slam dunk for the two of you. I mean, yeah, I was around technically with, what's her name from, Jurassic World? Bryce Dallas Howard. Oh, right, Multiverse. Oh, yeah, that totally makes sense. Okay, I'm starting to see why Pete and everyone else kind of ships you guys after that, Into the Spider-Verse trailer. No? Oh, I will literally web strike him. And I got stingers on standby if you want. Okay, guys, that was my former roommate. Be nice to him. Seriously. He helped me out on a weird timeline. Anyway. How do I break this nicely? We gotta break it down by memes. I'm not kidding. We have to break it down by memes because it's Sony and, okay, starting off the top, I guess I'm the oldest of remembering at least the first movie. It's actually pretty cool, and, look, Marcus, you're gonna have to pay the legal fees on this one. Alright, look. Say what you will about this first movie, and if Retro was here and he had time to talk about this, it's a 10 out of 10. It was the first Spider-Man movie he watched, and the start of his version of the Parker luck. Craig luck. I wish I was kidding, but he got wrapped up on something Matrix related you'll see later next week. And after, I assume, the No Way Home review. Anyway, nostalgia baiting aside, yeah, what's there to say that hasn't been said, other than the memes, which is where everyone kind of stands. I think, Pete will also say that he would probably crush it in ROH back in the day, or, hell, maybe even AEW nowadays with his almost fledgling, wrestling career later in the movie with Bonesaws ready. Yeah, that guy, what happened to Macho Man Randy Savage? Where's he been lately? Dude, I'm from another universe, and even I know what happened to him. Yeah, he kind of passed away. Oh! Yeah, I'm starting to see why I didn't watch that Dark Side Wrestling talk that Richard told me to do. Yeah. It's okay. The guy would be cool with you and experience and all that stuff. It's kind of half of our charm, to be honest with you. And pulling the sympathy card and guilting. Oh, you did that for your Pete? Dude, did you not see my movie? Maybe. Can I get a viewing order when I get back to the compound? You mean penthouse. They like to think of it as a compound. Don't worry. Just don't worry about it, okay? You know, you gotta get out of that thing. You know, it's starting to turn into a... Anyway, Spider-Man 2 with the train scene and a certain regular for Kind of Funny whose name escapes me for the moment. My bad, ma'am. Apparently her and her dad, or at least her... Oh, my God. So on the spot. Anyway, her dad kind of basically... Chloe Dykstra, there it is. Thank you, Marcus, for running to the Wikipedia on this one instead of the IMDb. Dude, is this corporate? I do not want to get up in the world. Maybe not. Anyway, yeah, she's kind of there for that one extra scene, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of memes other than, I don't know, that weird, I guess, crumped up face Toby was doing back in the day when he did the train scene. Oh, really? How about the fact that he was having crippling anxiety about, you know, MJ and stuff like that, and, you know, having to deal with the secrets and crap he was going through after the first movie, and Harry just heel turning at the end? Okay, what universe did you go to watch it? I had girlfriends here. They're really cool. And I kind of want to be in an A-Force if Marvel's listening. It would be totally awesome and would sell merch. I mean, you're not wrong. Good. Right. Last up on the meme train is, well, Doc. And if his suit isn't trying to hack his way into tasing my... The die is cast, and I will talk about Alpha Moleos. Well... I was amazing, and I totally need some scotch. Also, I will find you, and I will use his body for other means. Yeah, you possessed Ben, not Peter. Wait, the Comte? Yeah. Safeguards. You never really made those. Yeah, that's kind of been a thing, even with his claws. Also, when we're talking about Alfred here, let's be honest, his Evil Dead-inspired reference to his claws coming out, octopus and all, was actually pretty funny. Oh, yeah, and that Joel McHale reference. Oh, yeah, he was in that movie. Yeah, memes, yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see my age here. And so comes the last one of these movies, Spider-Man 3, or as we all come to know it meme-wise, and because Beyond is flipping the bill here as far as the review goes. Yeah, Emo Peter. Let's get this over with. Things have changed in the last, I don't know, almost 15 years since that movie came out, and I'm gonna be honest, making the whole recontextualizing it as Peter's villain origin story instead of how he darkly feels about himself in the toxic kind of sense, being out of said symbiote is, well, kind of a nice addition to the whole thing, and there was plans for like a 4th and 5th movie, I think even a 6th movie if that one guy from the Kind of Funny in review was talking about was at all true. So yeah, getting to the point, I highly recommend them. We haven't really covered anything because, again, copyrights and, you know, what is even in the YouTube algorithm these days, but definitely go to the Kind of Funny every Spider-Man interview. Their guest guy for the podcast is really cool, and yeah, it's starting to have that fuzzy memory again, almost like somebody forgot to give me a line to not, you know, look corporate more than usual. You know, you're like the most self-aware, like, sellout I've ever seen anywhere. What's next, you know, sell and talk about Raid Shadow Legends and a bunch of other crap that YouTubers have to do? Wait, he doesn't have a Patreon? Not yet. Anyway, so, yeah. Memes aside, and yeah, there are a lot when it comes to the Spider-Man series. We highly recommend High Top Films on his video essays of all 3 of these movies. He did a better job out of most YouTubers who are probably defending Spider-Man 3 to this day, and the Raimi trilogy as a whole. And I guess as far as transition to my scenes go, this isn't going to be the only Spider-Man retrospective. Like we said, we're going to do Amazing Spider-Man with Brock, and it's going to be weird, I'm going to be honest with you, because Dylan is also going to be here as the current Venom, so basically telling a Sony property version of his dad to be less Tom Hardy, and talk about how good, I guess, some aspects of Andrew's version as Pete goes is gonna be weird, I'm gonna be honest with you. Also, is there gonna be an issue next week where he has to, like, fight an assassin in the hospital? Wait, what? Revelations aside, hi, Ghost Spider here. Totally not dead naming myself, and other things like that. End cards coming up to my cool, I guess, organic, symbiotic web shooters. Yeah, that was weird, right? Anyway, to Retro's previous video, which was talking about, I guess, more depressing news post that Cowboy Bebop cancellation, which, honestly, it looked like crap. I never watched the OG anime, but it sounded like it. I mean, I'm kind of watching it, it's kind of cool, but I do like the OG anime more. Okay, as a guy who's older out of the two you combined, I'm kind of indifferent. I think it was Walker's out. God damn it, Eugene, I told you not to say the damn word. Okay, anyway, also, go to my not at all funded suit here to the Shorts playlist, because Retro did some quick Nerf news, which is another reason why he's not here. Also, I'm just gonna say, on behalf of the Beyond Corporation, I am your real Nerf Spider-Man, and we'll be seeing you soon. I don't know, in theaters. Okay, that is not the most weird as hell corporate transition I've ever seen in my life. Anyway, go to me and my new gear, which is me still being undercover. Yeah, that, I don't know what's going on with Sweat's thing, but it's kind of drip, I get him. But anyway, notifications for when we do our No Way Home review, and yeah, we're still gonna plan that Tom Hardy bit, so be on the lookout when Retro apparently has to cosplay that version of Brock for the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Yeah, I'm just not feeling it. You? Yeah, about the same.